music, ladies and gentlemen, because we are back for another 10-15. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I am Captain Boring. This is your 10-minute sports report for Thursday, December 14th, 2023, as Christmas is just 11 days away. Hard to believe. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Don't forget to share us with your friends. Comment down below. SZN. It's pretty straightforward. Thank you, everyone who participates in these comment down below things. Don't forget to share with your family and friends, like and subscribe there. I don't want to go to grad school either. So it is going to be a very interesting Christmas. Just because I started the sentence not really knowing where it was going, and I started reading something, the comments from the last 10-minute sports report and the comments from the last podcast or two podcasts ago, and then I ended it with some words, and now we're here. So let's just jump right in, because we've already we're starting low. We're going high. Sometimes we start high, we end low. Sometimes we start high, end middle. Sometimes we start high, go higher. Today we're starting low, hopefully not get any lower. All right, here's the deal. Draymond Green has been a menace for about 10 years now in the NBA. And he's finally been suspended indefinitely. So he's already been suspended 5 games earlier this season for a groin punch. This time he just flat out just socked someone in the face. Yusuf Nurkic was the player. He was involved in that Damian Lillard trade that sent Damian to the Bucks, and then he ended up from Portland to the Phoenix Suns. Well, Draymond Green you can go look it up on the internet, ladies and gentlemen, just absolutely for no reason, just turn around and just punched him in the face with forearm. He said he didn't try it, but what else was he trying to do? Go look it up. Video. It's got to be all over YouTube. Just pause it right now. I'll wait a second. Pause. Go look up the video, and you'll see what I'm saying. All right. Now that you're back, you can see, like, what was he? He said he didn't try it. What else were you trying to do here? He will be required to meet certain league and team conditions before he returns to play. Green will be docked $100,053, $941. $153,941 per game if his suspension is fewer than 20 games, and $202,922 if it's more than 20 games. He's suspended indefinitely. Green's 3 ejections are tied for most this season. His first came after he picked up 2 technical fouls against Cleveland on November 2011. That's typically how he gets them, arguing with the ref. His second occurred, choking Rudy Gobert for no reason. There was arguments. Klay Thompson got into it with another player. Rudy Gobert was trying to play peacemaker. Draymond Green just runs over, puts him in a headlock, and that was that. So it is about time. He plays the victim. He says that his past shouldn't count towards his future. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how the real world works. We are not going up. We're just continuing to get lower and lower. All right. Well, an NBA scoring record high so far this season was set last night. Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the best players in all the league, scored 64 points last night against the Pacers in a 140-126 victory. Antetokounmpo then after had an animated discussion with Indiana star Tyrese Halliburton because the players took the game ball, which Giannis wanted, back to their locker room to give it to one of their rookies who scored for the first time this season. However, quotation marks there we're doing it, I'm sure, to be petty. And we'll get to the standings here in just a second. Well, the standings are here in just a second. So I came to you on Tuesday with a 10-minute sports report. So Tuesday night, Cleveland went to Boston and lost 120 to 113. Denver went to Chicago and won 114 to 106. Wednesday, Philadelphia went to Detroit and won 129 to 111. Their skid is 21 games long. The Pistons, 21 straight losses. So good for them. And as of course, Milwaukee beat Indiana. That was pretty much the highlight there. Let's get into some standings. So in the standings in the Eastern Conference, the Boston Celtics still hold a 1-game lead over the Milwaukee Bucks, who are 7-3 in their last 10 on a 2-game winning streak. The Celtics are also on a 2-game winning streak. The Orlando Magic are 1.5 back of the Celtics and are on a 2-game winning streak. Then the hottest team in the Eastern Conference are actually the Philadelphia 76ers. They're 6-4 in their last 10. However, they have won 4 straight and are 1.5 games back of the Boston Celtics. The Cleveland Cavaliers are 5-5 in their last 10, have lost 2 straight, are 11-13, 5 games back, now are the 9th seed. So going the wrong way, still in the playoff. Meanwhile, the Denver Nuggets are 6-4 in their last 10, 2-game winning streak. 16-9 overall, 2.5 games back of the Minnesota Timberwolves for first place. So second, third, and fourth. Second is 2 games back, Oklahoma City Thunder. The Mavs are 2.5 games back. Nuggets are 2.5 games back. Lakers are red hot currently. They are 3.5 games back. The Kings are not so much. The Clippers, 7-3, hottest team in the Western Conference, 7-3 in their last 10, 5-game winning streak, 4.5 games back. In 8th seed. Meanwhile, the Golden State Warriors are getting older. Draymond is out now. They are 4-6 in their last 10, 2-game losing streak, 10-13, currently the 11th seed. So they were missed to play in altogether, 7.5 games back, 2.5 games behind the Phoenix Suns, who made that trade for Bradley Beal. It's a whole big thing. So I will get into that as the season goes on. Excusez-moi. All right, let's go over to the NHL as the page loads. So on Tuesday night, Calgary went to Vegas and lost 5-4 in overtime. Florida went to Seattle and lost 4-0 in overtime. So Seattle finally got a much needed win. So good on them. Then last night, Anaheim went to New York and lost to the Islanders, that is, 4-3. Buffalo went to Colorado and got rocked 5-1 as well. NHL standings. If we tune in, the Colorado Avalanche are still first in the Western Conference Central, 18-9-2. 38 points, 2 points ahead of the Winnipeg Jets, 3 points ahead of the Dallas Stars, 6 points ahead of the Nashville Predators. That's your top 4. They are 5-3-2 in their last 10, 2-game winning streak on the line. In the Pacific, the Golden Knights are the best team in all of hockey points-wise currently. They are 25-5. They have 45 points, 6 points better than the Canucks. 9 points better than the Kings, and 18 points better than the Edmonton Oilers. That's the top 4 in the Pacific. They've won 4 straight. They're 6-1-3 in their last 10. Meanwhile, the hottest team in all of hockey right now is the Edmonton Oilers. They are 8-2-0 in their last 10. They have won 8 straight. Meanwhile, the Kraken are 2-6-2 in their last 10 on a 1-game losing streak. The Ducks are the just bottom of the barrel in the National Hockey League. They are tanking for first. Whoever the new prospect is, I wouldn't even pretend to know. They are 10-18. They're 1-9 in their last 10. They've lost 4 straight. They have 20 points. So very just ungood. So how the wild card works is they take the top, or how the playoffs work in hockey, they take the top 3 from each and then the next 2 best records. So, for example, the Colorado Avalanche would be the first seed in the Central. The Golden Knights would be the first seed in the Pacific. The Avalanche, Jets, and Stars would make it from the Central. Currently, the Knights, Canucks, Kings would make it in from the Pacific. And then the wild card, the Predators, have 32 points. The Arizona Coyotes that's got to be Coyotes, have 27. The Edmonton, or 28. The Edmonton Oilers have 27, along with the St. Louis Blues. So very tight race when it comes down to the wild card. And I have taken 10 minutes of your time. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to another rendition of the 10-Minute Sports Report. Remember, comment down below, SZN. Remember, God loves you. May God bless you. Wash your hands, you filthy animals. Oh, and also, wish me luck in Madden, playing one of my friends today. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace out.